Hi everyone, I hope you all have an amazing day. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to love yourself. I know it's been hard for some people to love themselves, and I am myself been struggling with that for some time, but I did find the best formula and I'm going to share with you. I also want you to remember that the most significant relationship with yourself. So you should always love yourself first, and then you can love someone else. First way how you can love yourself is to be your own mother. I know it's going to sound a little bit weird for some people, but I'm going to explain you why I believe this is the best way to love yourself. Just imagine you when you were little, when you were 5 or 6, everyone was like loving you, giving you stuff just because you were little, because you're young. You just, people just love kids because they have like the purest energy. And your mom or like your parents or someone else from your circle usually would buy you and do stuff for you just because. I came up with this exercise, and I think you should start doing it as well if you want to practice self-love. It's just imagine you splitting into two. So you're gonna split into who you are right now, wherever age you are, and your little you, 5 years old or 6 years old or wherever age you wanted to. And imagine yourself, this adult who you are right now, going to this little kid and gives this kid everything that you ever wanted. And I'm going to emphasize something else. Everything that you're looking for in life, externally, from your partner, from your parents, from your friends, from anyone else in your life, is within you. You can give yourself all of what you're looking for in other people. Instead of giving energy to another people, you should start giving the energy to yourself. I know it's important to take care of your kids. It's important to take care of your partner. It's important to take care of your friends. You want to be there for them. But the most significant person that should be on your list, the first person that you should take care of, is supposed to be you. This planet is the planet of duality. It's all about balance. And finding balance can be very, very difficult for some people because they're either all in or all out. And there's no in between for them. So if you're one of those individuals, I would strongly recommend you to find some kind of balance in your life. If you always give and give to your friends and family and you don't seem to get anything in return, you should stop and ask a question. Should I give so much of my energy and so much of my effort to people even though I love them? And if you feel like you're not balanced in some kind of way, maybe you should scale back. Unfortunately, some people do not learn to appreciate things until it's usually too late. So that's why a lot of bad things are happening to a lot of good people. But I encourage you to look at the light within you and still do the right thing no matter what, no matter who you're dealing with, how much pain and suffering you've been through. Just always be the light. Always be the light, and one day somebody is going to appreciate you for who you are. It might not happen with this specific individual. It might not happen today. It might not happen 2 months or 3 months from now. It might not happen within a year or 2 or even 10 years. But one day you're going to find the people that resonate with you. And when you're going to find people that resonate with you, it's going to be worth it. There is a lot of people that are not there for each other emotionally, or they're just not willing to put work, or whatever reasons. And sometimes there is like this feeling that you can fix people, you can do something for them. But I'm going to tell you, as a hypnotherapist and as a female, I am just going to reassure you, if somebody is not ready to change or learn certain things or do certain things differently, you're not going to be able to change this person. And I know it's hard for some people, but sometimes you have to let go and think about yourself. And this is the only way how you're going to achieve the happiness. If you tried it multiple times, it's not seem to be working out, stop trying. So the second way is to discover what you really like to do. It can be anything. It can be like literally anything. I know people that like playing video games. I know people that like books. I know people that like poetry. And I know people that like to do yoga. I know people that like to do like just the silly like little things for themselves, like collecting rocks or something like that. Discover what you really like to do, because when you're going to do what you really like, if you have a hobby or passion about something, you're going to really enjoy the whole process. You're going to be happy by just doing that. And this is going to help you to love yourself, because you're going to give yourself happiness in the form of doing what you really like. Compliment yourself every day. And I'm not joking when I say that. Give yourself compliments. I know logic, your ego is going to try to make it like a silly thing, and it's going to tell you like, oh, why would you do that? But just ignore and please give yourself compliments, especially in the morning before you start your day. Just tell yourself, hey, Allison, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're smart, you are incredible individual, you have such a beautiful energy. Like, I love your eyes, I love your personality, I love your eyes, I love your hair, I love wherever, you're just an amazing person. Give yourself those compliments in your mind, or you can just do it out loud. Every day, I would recommend you doing it at least 2 or 3 times a day. Fourth way, and this is my favorite way to love yourself. And I know some people would be, oh my gosh, this is like, I'm not gonna do it. It's not for everyone, but it works. Like, it works really, really well. Like, again, your ego is going to try to prevent and tell you like, oh, this is not what you're supposed to do. It's silly, it's funny. Just ignore it, because this is just how it is. The best way to deal with your ego is just to ignore it, not engage, not trying to like solve the puzzle, like win the battle, because you're not going to, and it's just how it is. So the fourth way is to actually start hugging yourself in the morning or during the day, or just before you go to sleep, because it helps your brain to release oxytocin. So start hugging yourself and do it as much as possible throughout the day. Again, I would recommend to do that in the morning or before you go to sleep, but please do that because it helps your brain to release oxytocin, and it helps your brain to bond with yourself and love yourself more. Therefore, it's a really effective way to love yourself. Be gentle with yourself, even if you believe that you did something wrong. Example, you didn't park your car correctly, or there's something minor is going on in your life that you feel like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? Don't think about what happened. Just let it go. Try to let go and be gentle with yourself. Do not call yourself bad names in your mind. Do not engage in self-destructing negative talk. Just be wherever happened for a reason. Things didn't work out the way you wanted them to be. It is okay. It is perfectly fine. It doesn't mean anything. So wherever happened already happened, and you just have to let go. Don't pressure yourself to do certain things certain way, and if certain things don't work certain way, don't pressure yourself to feel bad. Don't put the pressure on yourself. This is very, very important. Do not try to achieve too many things if you're overwhelmed. Prioritize your mental health, your well-being, than completing certain tasks. I know it's really hard for some people, especially people that work in a corporate world. I deal with a lot of people from all different backgrounds, but especially people that work in corporate. They feel this internal pressure. They're supposed to complete so many different things, and if they don't, it's just the end of the world. I'm gonna tell you something. If you start feeling like you're about to have an anxiety and you just overwhelmed with certain things at your work or your life, anywhere, just take a step back. Just take a step back. Go for a walk. Talk to yourself. Don't try to accomplish too many things. It doesn't matter how many things you accomplish. You can accomplish one thing or nothing. Another way how you can love yourself, date yourself. Take yourself on the dates. Buy yourself stuff that you always wanna. Buy yourself anything that you ever wanted. Everyone has a bunch of reasons why they don't buy stuff. If it makes you truly happy, it doesn't really matter need this stuff or not. If it makes your brain spike, if it makes you feel happy, even for a second, for a split second, you just treat yourself and buy wherever you want to buy without logical reasoning, without anything. It can be anything. It can be something very silly, something very unnecessary. Do not try to find the reasons why you need certain things. If they make you happy, just go with the flow. If you see a beautiful dress that you always wanted, but it's like a little bit more expensive, like you don't have anywhere to wear it or wherever, just still buy the dress because it's going to make you happy. And I'll tell you something, if you're really gonna fall in love with this dress, you're gonna be able to find a way, an event that you can wear this dress to. So forget about the logical reasoning, forget about what's stopping you from making whatever purchase you wanna. If it truly makes you happy, just go with the flow and just buy it. Another way how you can love yourself is to listen to affirmations. Think of your mind as a garden. So wherever you're planting there, this is what you're going to have playing in your head 24/7. So if you're not planting good positive thoughts about your life, about who you are, about the people that you're with or anything, you're going to have constant negative self-talk. Like it's going to play in your mind 24/7. So plant good positive thoughts in your head. That's why affirmations is really helpful for people that struggle with a lot of like self-doubts, like negative self-talk, and a lot of mental health issues. I would strongly recommend you doing affirmations. Another way to love yourself is to do meditations because it helps you to connect with your soul, your higher self. And this is very, very, very important. It's like the most important thing that you can do. You should try to connect with your higher self as much as possible because it's going to make your life easier. You're going to feel like there's a sense of purpose. There's certain things are going to be easier for you in your life. You just have to trust. Another way to love yourself, one of my favorite ways, is to do hypnosis. I am a hypnotherapist, so I am biased, but it literally just going to change your life if you're going to do a session. I'm gonna be really honest to you, like some people, they try really, really hard to love themselves, but they just don't seem to pass this logical brain, this ego, this barrier that they have created. So hypnotherapy helps with that. It helps to connect with your soul. It helps to connect with your higher self. It helps to connect with your power, with your inner power. And this is the most important source. This is the most important thing ever because you want to be in touch with your soul. You want to be in touch with your soul because you want to be alive. You want to feel alive. You want good things in your life. And hypnotherapy is the fastest way to get there. For some people, it's gonna take them years to get there without hypnotherapy. You can do meditation. Monks, they meditate for 3 to 4 or 5 years to get to the state when they in theta brainwave and they can actually talk to their higher selves and they can actually ask questions and get the feedback, and it takes years. So if you're really, really struggling with loving yourself, I would strongly recommend you to do a hypnotherapy session. Just want to give you another tip, just in general. Be present in your life. Don't think about things that you have to do in the future. What does the future holds for you? Or what happened in the past? I know some people, they really stuck. Either they always think about the past and what happened to them and they cannot pass that. They think about it all the time. Or they think about the future and they're concentrating a lot on the future. Try to enjoy the present moment. Be there for the people that you love and care. And when you are with somebody, put the energy in that time and that moment to be with this person, not be somewhere else, not present. It's going to help you in life, just in general. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you learned how to love yourself. I know it's gonna take some time. Please leave a comments down below if you have any questions. I'm here for you on your journey. If you wanted to connect on a deeper level, please send me email at Allison Step physicalhealinghypnosis.com, and I will be happy to have a consultation with you and answer any questions that you might have about hypnotherapy. I wish you an amazing day, and until next time.